Shalom, Kal Halayim, Wahawad, La Yahweh, Bahasham, Hamashiach, Wamalak Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, for the Rekah Kodash, that's the Holy Spirit. Double honor to the apostles of the Great Millstone who rule and teach Yasha Allah well. Enough respect and salutations to the Akim pushing its gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, making their bodies a living sacrifice for Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai's sake. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, and may the blessing of election fall upon your household. So as you can see on your screen in front of you, okay, this is just more evidence, and it's plain and clear that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is the wicked, alright? And that we really need a righteous rulership under Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Okay, now this is from BBC News, and this was 22 hours ago, so it's very recent, this month, this year. Okay, so many things happening now that you can't even keep up. Okay, now this is a very, well-known, popular media news source. Okay, and the headline reads, cost of living, people in Cardiff eating pet food. Okay, now to be fair, when I saw this I was shocked, and goes to show that the times we're living in, alright, people, wickedness is increasing. But then again, we really shouldn't be shocked, alright, because these times are coming to pass, and we most certainly are in them. Okay, so as we read, people are having to eat pet food while others try to heat food on a radiator. A community worker with 20 years experience has said. Mark Seed now runs a community food project in Trowbridge, East Cardiff. BBC Wales analysts of new census data suggest 6 of Wales' most deprived communities are in the city. Right, and all this is coming to Babylon the Great, aka America. Okay, famines. Alright, the famine has been happening. Alright, so it says, a charity warns that struggling households do not just appear in areas long associated with poverty, and policy needs to focus on people, not places. Trowbridge lies in what Mr. Seed calls an arc of poverty from east to west of the Welsh capital, with issues endemic in this area. I'm still shocked by the fact that we have people who are eating pet food, he said. There are people who are trying to heat their food on a radiator or a candle. Okay, and gas prices are shooting up, man. Bills are going up, electricity. Okay, so that's not stopping. And shortages are not stopping neither. Best believe rationing is coming back in a big way. Alright, these are shocking kind of stories that are actually the truth. Cardiff is a flourishing city, however, there are pockets of deprivation which are simply not acceptable. Okay. And here we can play a clip of this.
I'm still shocked by the fact that we have people who are eating pet food, people who are trying to heat their food on a radiator or a candle. These are shocking kind of stories that are actually the truth. We know from trusted people that have ended up sharing this in tears with us. It shouldn't happen. We have about 30 households, so sometimes with their children, coming to Trowbridge Pantry on a Friday between 10 and 2 p.m. And for their £5 subscription that they pay each time they come by cash or card, they can get approximately £20 worth of good food, fresh food. You can see we've got fridges and a freezer here.
All the food is just out.
What is that, chocolate?
Yeah, so we've got chocolate spread here, we've got banoffee spread, here's some honey.
If I can't do a big shop, which I haven't for a long time, I rely on coming here, really more or less for my health and safety. I always feel welcome here and safe. This makes a lot of difference for me, and I know I only live across the road. The people who do live a little bit further, when they come, I know it's helped them as well. And of course the volunteers are always friendly. They always make you welcome.
That's it on that. Okay. So let's get the first precept. Okay, because this, nothing's letting up, man. This is the year of Yahweh Shem Yahushai turning up, deemed by Elder Apostle Tahar. Okay, and we're heading into, this damn holiday, Christmas. We're getting closer. Alright, and if people can barely make ends meet and having to resort to pet food, then how they're gonna even afford their crappy Christmas presents? So this is Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. That's right. That's why you have, constant strikes. Alright, protests. People are fed up and depressed. Under Esau Edom's rule. Alright, he don't even care about his own people. And that's the state of this world that he rules. Alright. Let's carry on with the headline. Or with the article rather. Mr. Seed said people were not being paid enough to afford the essentials, with the cost of living crisis pushing prices way up so that everybody's squeezed or they just can't afford it. What they are telling us is that they are working every hour they can. He added, the pantry offers good quality food at very low prices to more than 160 members. One of them is Elizabeth Williams, 54, who says the project makes a lot of difference and brings people together, but times were still hard. I usually go without to try to make things better in my house, she said. She and her partner are not working, while her son lives with them and works long hours. Even with my son working and he contributes as well, it's difficult because he has to live as well and he's got needs. He has got several things wrong with him and he's waiting for surgery. Okay, and that's another thing. You've got nurses striking. Okay, it's even difficult for people who might have eating disabilities, the eating disorders. Okay, who might need more attention, more care. At a time like this when, alright, the crisis is heightening, then there's even more pressure. Alright, and more problems for the people. Okay. So let's get another precept. Alright, because this is the beloved open quote Great Britain end quote. Alright, one of the wealthiest countries in the world that they like to brag about. Okay. You see, it's got money to pay for these Christmas lights and other foolishness, right? Other crap, but it can't even look after its own poor. Alright. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Right? Your grocery stores, your supermarkets, okay, your Walmarts, your Tesco's, okay, your major, alright, food stores, okay, there's hardly anything on the shelves, alright, and if they are, they're few in number, and the prices are high, okay, there might be less of that brand, you might have to resort to a cheaper brand, okay. Verse 23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Right? So riots and fights are going to break out, right? When people are starving and hungry, they're desperate, right? Okay. And the thing is that when this pet food runs out, then what's next? Right? It looks like pets and humans are in a competition. Alright, and soon they'll both be fighting over the same food. Alright? Okay. These stores, man, they're gonna be closed. Things will be rationed. Okay? Let's get another precept. Alright? And that's the thing, when the majority of these people, they don't think, they don't regard what's going on. They still have time for their folly, their foolishness. Okay, so it's gonna take them by surprise. So this is Isaiah 65, verse 13. it reads, "Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, my servants shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit." Right, and who are the Lord's servants? Alright, the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, sincerely serving Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's why it's high time. Okay, that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as the Israelite foreigners scattered across the world who may look like the other nations, but who are Israelites according to the seed line of their fathers, going back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You're the children of Israel. You're the Hebrew Israelites. You can repent. Okay, you must repent. But we know only the elect on this side who humble and repent. Okay. So all these other people, they're gonna suffer, man. They're gonna be starving. All these heathens, like Esau, Edom, and the wicked of our people, man. They're gonna be, you're gonna have ribs touching. They're gonna be wasting away. All right. But the elect are gonna be good. Okay. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna end it right here. Lord willing, this was edifying. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Alright. With that, Abad Babal, Kwame Asharala. Shalom to the elect. Shalom.